If you often feel exhausted, frustrated, and you're always the one catering other people's needs, you might need to learn to set stronger boundaries. But how do you know if that's the case? In this video, I will talk about the signs that you need stronger boundaries with other people in your life. Hi, I'm Dr. Ghazaleh, and I create videos for people who want to understand their emotions better and struggle with self-compassion, self-criticism, shame, procrastination, people-pleasing, and childhood trauma. Having healthy boundaries always allows you to take care of yourself, gives you time to do what you really want to do and care about, and improves your overall well-being. But how do we know when our boundaries need some work? There are various hints your mind and body can give you, but here are 6 signs that you'll need to pay attention to if you want to set stronger boundaries. Number 1, you feel burned out. We know that workplace stress and workload are key drivers for burnout. A lack of boundaries will cause you to take on workloads, priorities, or burdens that just aren't yours to carry. The good news is that once you implement some strategic boundaries, and most important, you practice them regularly, your stress level will drop. You will become more focused and you will gain confidence, which will provide then further protection against burnout. Number 2, you find yourself having one-sided relationships. In a one-sided relationship, one person feels like they're the one usually reaching out to the other and giving their all. The problem with one-sided relationship is that they don't really last long and are draining and difficult. You might feel you have to ignore your own wants and needs because you're busy holding up the relationship by yourself. So number 3, you feel like at some point you have lost your voice. Here's that you have lost so much of your identity and independence in the relationship that you have no ability to stand up for yourself, reassert yourself in a powerful way, or change things. You just feel invisible. This leads to number 4, you say yes to please others at your own expense when you really mean no. You fear that you lose the person if you say no. You don't want to be rejected or abandoned. You fear that if you say no, you have an argument and upsetting other people you care about. So, where does this come from? Somewhere in your life, you've internalized that in order to be liked, you have to please others. Hence, you stop being in touch with your own needs and feelings. Which leads to number 5, you have a never-ending to-do list. Look at your to-do list. How much of what's on it is what you have to do, what you want to do, and things other people want you to do? Now cut the ones you have on your list because you didn't say no, and see how far you can actually get with your to-dos. And number 6, you feel resentful towards people in your life. Dr. Brené Brown has spent 2 decades studying shame, empathy, and vulnerability. Brown says, we often don't set boundaries. We let people do things that are not okay, and then we feel resentful. So we get angry and feel bad about it afterwards. And it becomes a vicious cycle of continuing not setting boundaries because we think it means being pushy and rude. But setting boundaries doesn't mean you're cold-hearted. If you found yourself nodding along these signs, please know you're not alone. Setting and maintaining boundaries is really hard and can be difficult and scary. That's why I created a video with tips on how to set them without feeling guilty. Thank you for watching and see you in that video.